Hey everyone, let's get churning. There's something truly magical about making your own ice cream. It's like capturing sunshine in a bowl, wouldn't you say? The best part is, you don't need fancy equipment or a culinary degree to whip up a batch. Forget those long, complicated recipes. We're all about quick, easy, and utterly delicious here. Homemade ice cream is perfect for any occasion. Birthday parties, hot summer days, or just a casual Tuesday night, it always hits the spot. And let's be honest, there's a certain pride that comes with serving up a scoop, or two, of something you made entirely from scratch. Get ready to impress your family and friends because we're about to unlock the secret to creamy, dreamy ice cream that's ready in just 10 minutes. Yes, you heard that right, 10 minutes. I know what you're thinking. 10 minutes? Ice cream? No way. Trust me, I get it. But with a few simple ingredients and my super speedy method, you'll be enjoying homemade ice cream in less time than it takes to order takeaway. This recipe is perfect for those moments when a craving hits, and you need a sweet fix ASAP. It's also a brilliant activity to do with kids. They'll love getting involved in the process, and you'll love seeing their faces light up when they taste the finished product. So are you ready to ditch the supermarket tubs and become a homemade ice cream hero? Let's do this! Over the next few minutes, I'll guide you through every step of the process, from gathering your ingredients to adding those all-important finishing touches. We'll explore some flavor variations, talk toppings galore, and even uncover some fun facts about everyone's favorite frozen treat. This isn't just about following a recipe, it's about creating an experience. It's about family, fun, and of course, fantastic food. So grab your aprons, gather your loved ones, and let's dive into the wonderful world of homemade ice cream. The 10-minute way. All right, let's raid the pantry and fridge. Don't worry, we're keeping things super simple. You probably already have most of these ingredients on hand. First up, we need some sweetness. Regular granulated sugar does the trick, but feel free to experiment with honey or maple syrup for a twist. Next, we need a little something to make our ice cream rich and creamy. Heavy cream is the way to go here. It's what gives ice cream that luxurious texture. And to balance out the sweetness, a pinch of salt is key. It might seem strange, but trust me, it makes all the difference. Finally, let's talk flavor. Vanilla extract is a classic choice, but don't be afraid to get creative. We'll chat more about flavor variations later, but for now, just grab your favorite extract and let's get started, see? I told you these were simple ingredients. Step 1. Gathering your gear. Now that we've got our ingredients sorted, let's gather our equipment. Don't worry, you won't need any fancy ice cream makers here. A couple of trusty freezer-safe bags will do the trick. Make sure you've got one large bag and one smaller bag. We'll also need some ice. And I'm talking a good amount here. Fill up a large bowl or cooler with ice. This is what's going to work its magic and freeze our ice cream. And to help the ice along, sprinkle in a generous amount of salt. Remember, the salt lowers the freezing point of the ice, making it extra cold. That's it. 2 simple ingredients, 2 freezer bags, some ice and salt. Who knew making homemade ice cream could be this easy? Step 2. Ready, set, freeze. Now comes the fun part. Pour your heavy cream, sugar, salt, and vanilla extract into the smaller freezer bag. Seal it tightly, making sure to squeeze out any excess air. We don't want any leaks. Now place the smaller bag inside the larger freezer bag and add your ice and salt mixture. Again, seal the larger bag tightly, ensuring there are no gaps for any water to seep in. Now, here's where the magic happens. Get those arm muscles ready because it's shaking time. Shake the bags vigorously for about 5 to 7 minutes. You'll feel the mixture start to thicken as it freezes. This is a great activity to do with kids. They'll have a blast shaking and giggling while the ice cream freezes. Step 3. The big chill. Alright, the hard work is done, if you can even call shaking a bag hard work. Now it's time to let our ice cream take a little nap in the freezer. Carefully place the sealed bags. Remember, the smaller bag with the ice cream mixture is nestled inside the larger bag with the ice, flat in your freezer. We want to make sure the ice cream freezes evenly, so find a nice, level spot for it to rest. Avoid stacking anything heavy on top. We don't want to squish our creamy creation. While the ice cream chills, you can take a break, clean up any stray sprinkles, Or maybe sneak in a few star jumps to burn off that pre-ice cream excitement. Remember, we're aiming for about 10 minutes for that perfect soft-serve consistency. Of course, if you prefer your ice cream a bit firmer, feel free to leave it in a bit longer. But trust me, the 10-minute mark is pure magic. Step 4. Time to churn. After its little freezer siesta, check on your ice cream. If it's reached a soft-serve consistency, think thick milkshake, you're good to go. If it's still a tad runny, give it a few more minutes in the freezer. But don't wander off too far. We don't want it turning into a block of ice. Now this is where things get really exciting. Carefully remove the smaller bag from the ice bath. You'll notice it's nice and cold, and the mixture inside should be thick and creamy. Give it a gentle squeeze to check the consistency. Feels like ice cream, right? You bet it does. Now for a little extra creaminess, give the bag a quick massage. Just use your hands to gently knead the ice cream for a minute or so. This helps to ensure a smooth, lump-free texture. You can even get the kids involved in this part. They'll love squishing the bag and feeling the ice cream transform. Step 5. The waiting game, almost there. Alright, I know it's hard, but try to be patient for just a few more minutes. This is the hardest part. The anticipation is killing us. While we wait, let's gather our toppings. What are we feeling today? Sprinkles, chopped nuts, a swirl of chocolate sauce? The possibilities are endless. Set up your toppings bar and let everyone choose their favorites. This is a great way to get creative and personalize each serving. Go wild with the combinations. Who knows, you might even discover a new favorite ice cream topping combo. Remember, there are no rules when it comes to toppings. It's all about having fun and indulging your sweet tooth. Step 6. Scoop, serve, and savor. Drum roll, please. The moment we've all been waiting for has arrived. Grab your favorite ice cream scoop, or a regular spoon if you're feeling rebellious, and dive into that bag of frozen goodness. Scoop generous portions of your homemade ice cream into bowls, cones, or even waffle cups. Go all out. Now comes the best part, decorating your creamy creations. Let everyone go wild with their chosen toppings. Create edible masterpieces piled high with sprinkles, drizzled with sauces, and crowned with a mountain of whipped cream. Don't forget the cherry on top. Take a moment to admire your handiwork. Then dig in and savor every single bite of your homemade ice cream triumph. Okay, vanilla is lovely, a classic for a reason. But let's get adventurous. This recipe is a blank canvas, folks. Want a taste of the tropics? Swap the vanilla extract for coconut extract and boom! You're on a beach sipping a pina colada. Well, almost. Chocolate lovers, I've got you covered. Just add 2 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder to the mix before shaking. For a richer chocolate hit, try melting a tablespoon of dark chocolate and swirling it into the ice cream after churning. Decadent, feeling fruity? Pureed berries are your new best friend. Strawberries, raspberries, mango, take your pick. Add about half a cup to the bag along with the other ingredients. Remember, fresh is best, but frozen works too in a pinch. Now we're talking. Mix-ins add texture and another layer of deliciousness. Chopped nuts are always a winner. Pecans, walnuts, almonds, go for it. Toast them lightly beforehand for an extra nutty kick. Just let them cool completely before adding to avoid melting your ice cream. Love cookie dough? Me too. Make mini chocolate chip cookie dough bites and freeze them separately. Then gently fold them into the ice cream after churning. Every bite is a party in your mouth. And don't forget about the magic of sprinkles. Rainbow sprinkles, chocolate sprinkles, even those fancy gourmet ones. Add a sprinkle, or a handful, to the bag while churning, or sprinkle them on top for a burst of color and crunch. Toppings are the crown jewels of any ice cream sundae. We've got our classics whipped cream, a mountain of it. Chocolate sauce, homemade or store-bought, both do the trick. And of course, the cherry on top, literally. But let's not stop there. Get creative. Chopped fresh fruit adds a burst of freshness. Think juicy strawberries, tangy raspberries, or sliced bananas. A drizzle of honey or maple syrup adds a touch of natural sweetness. Feeling fancy? Caramelized bananas are a game changer. Slice bananas, sprinkle with brown sugar, and caramelize them in a pan until golden brown and gooey. Spoon them over your ice cream and prepare for pure bliss. Here's where you can really let your inner ice cream artist shine. Combine your favorite flavors, mix-ins, and toppings for a symphony of deliciousness. How about a tropical paradise with coconut ice cream, chopped macadamia nuts, and a pineapple wedge? Or maybe a chocolate lover's dream with chocolate ice cream, brownie bites, and a drizzle of salted caramel sauce. Feeling adventurous? Try a berry blast with strawberry ice cream, white chocolate chips, and a sprinkle of chopped pistachios. The possibilities are endless. Don't be afraid to experiment and create your own signature ice cream concoctions. And most importantly, have fun with it. After all, life is too short for boring ice cream. Ever wonder who invented this frozen delight? Well, no one knows for sure. Ice cream's history is as rich and layered as a triple chocolate sundae. We're talking way back, centuries ago. Imagine emperors in ancient China enjoying ice-cold treats flavored with fruits and spices. Talk about refreshing. Fast forward a bit, and we find ourselves in 16th century Italy, where ice cream as we know it started to take shape. Catherine de' Medici, a real foodie trendsetter, is said to have brought a version of ice cream to France when she married King Henry II. Fancy a royal scoop? By the 17th century, ice cream was all the rage in Europe, a favorite among the aristocracy. Thankfully, it didn't stay exclusive for long. The first ice cream parlor in America opened its doors in New York City in 1776. Talk about a sweet start to a nation's independence. Did you know that vanilla is the most popular ice cream flavor worldwide? Classic for a reason, right? But hold on, get this. Chocolate syrup is the #1 ice cream topping. Seems we like our vanilla with a bit of a chocolate swirl. Here's a fun one. July is National Ice Cream Month in the United States. A whole month dedicated to celebrating our favorite frozen treat? Count us in. And the third Sunday of July, that's National Ice Cream Day. Mark your calendars, folks. It's a day for indulging in extra scoops. Speaking of extra scoops, did you know that the biggest ice cream sundae ever made weighed over 25 tons? That's heavier than an elephant. Now that's what I call a mountain of ice cream. And finally, here's a brain freezer for you. More ice cream is sold on Sunday than any other day of the week. Sunday fun day indeed. Now that you've created a batch of ice cream so delicious it could make a polar bear melt, let's talk about keeping it fresh and fantastic. Homemade ice cream doesn't contain the preservatives found in store-bought varieties, so it needs a little extra TLC in the freezer. First things first, transfer your ice cream to an airtight container. We're talking Tupperware, freezer-safe glass containers, or even those reusable ice cream tubs. Perfect for round 2. Press a piece of parchment paper or plastic wrap directly onto the surface of the ice cream before sealing the container. This helps prevent ice crystals from forming, which can make your ice cream a bit icy. Remember, air is the enemy of frozen treats. It can lead to freezer burn and affect the flavor and texture of your ice cream. So seal those containers tight and keep that icy goodness protected. For optimal freshness, try to enjoy your homemade ice cream within a week. But hey, we get it. Sometimes a batch disappears faster than you can say sprinkles. To make sure your ice cream stays at its prime, store it in the main compartment of your freezer, towards the back where the temperature is most consistent. Avoid storing it near strong-smelling foods like onions or garlic. Ice cream is a bit of a flavor chameleon and can absorb those unwanted aromas. And a final tip, when scooping out your ice cream, use a clean spoon every time. This helps prevent cross-contamination and keeps your frozen treats safe and scrumptious. There you have it. With these simple storage tips, your homemade ice cream will stay creamy, dreamy, and ready for scooping whenever a craving strikes. So there you have it. Making your own ice cream at home doesn't have to be a long, drawn-out process. With a few simple ingredients, some freezer magic, and a whole lot of enthusiasm, you can whip up a batch of creamy, dreamy deliciousness in just 10 minutes flat. Remember, this recipe is just the beginning. Don't be afraid to get creative with flavors, mix-ins, and toppings. Let your taste buds run wild and see what incredible combinations you can come up with. Making homemade ice cream is more than just following a recipe. It's about creating memories that are as sweet and satisfying as the ice cream itself. So gather your loved ones, put on your chef hats, and get churning. And don't forget to share your icy creations with me on social media. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Happy scooping! For more amazing food and drinks, tips and recipes, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you never miss an update from us. Tell us about your thoughts in the comments section. Check out our other videos for more culinary inspiration. We love you. Until next time, keep cooking, stay adventurous.